I want you to stop giving energy to your problems. I want you to stop allowing yourself to think your way into a bad situation. Yes, there are bad things that happen to us, but really and truly, the only thing that makes a situation worse than what it actually is our mindset. How we decide or choose the meaning that we give things. The reason I'm making this video is because I feel like this is something that I need to hear, but also I want you as a viewer to take something away from this, to understand that the only thing that makes a situation bad is how you look at things. Do you choose to give it a negative outlook, or do you choose to give it a positive one? And I don't know about you, but personally, I much rather give energy to the positive outcome rather than the negative one. I was talking to my aunt, and I had a realization that we are addicted to our own suffering. I feel like I was like this for a long time, but the reason I bring my aunt is because, I love my aunt to death, and I feel like when I talk to her, I always feel low, negatively. Like, you ever talk to somebody and you feel like they're only talking to you about their problems? Like, that's how I feel when I talk to my aunt. And it just dawned on me that more times than not, when I talk to most people, we only harp on the things that we don't like about our lives, whether it be our job, our relationship, the money that we do or don't have, bills, like so many things that we stress about, but these aren't things that are affecting us actually. Like, it's just the thoughts or the meaning that we give behind certain things. Like, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I lost my job. And in the moment I was hurt because I was like, damn, I lost my job. I have no money coming in. But then I thought about it. It's like, I hated that job. Genuinely, I hated that job. And I hate most jobs. There's never a job that I've worked that I didn't grow to hate. I've worked so many jobs. But I'm thinking about it like, oh my God, I lost this job. What am I gonna do? I have to find another job. And that's the point that I'm trying to make in this video. Why dwell on the fact that I lost a job? Me dwelling on the fact that I lost a job is not gonna land me another job. The only thing that I can do is focus on how to get another job, but even more importantly, how to generate money for myself. And the more I look at my life, or the more I look at life, the more I realize that our thoughts shape our entire reality, bro. Like, literally. I was sitting in my living room getting a headache over a situation that is imaginary. It's not even a reality of mine. But I know that the more energy that I give it, it can easily become a reality. Our thoughts shape our reality. How we choose to view the world shapes our reality. The more we continue to give energy to the things that we don't like about our lives is what we continue to attract. I see so many people on social media talking about just men or women, the things that they hate about the opposite sex. And they're just going to continue to find people that confirms those biases in their minds. And I feel sorry for those types of people because, one, I used to be like that, where I used to hate women. Not really, I love women. But I used to view everything through the lens of, oh, all these women are out to get me. They're egotistical, they're narcissists or whatever. But it's just the women that I've dealt with. So I can't view everything through the lens, or view all women through the lens of, oh, the women that I've picked, they now confirm all the biases that I feel about women. So now that's how all women are. That's unfair to anybody that I meet. And I'm someone who wants to be married, have kids and stuff like that. And I don't want to make this video about myself, because that's not what this is about. It really is about trying to help you better understand that when you detach yourself from the story that you're telling yourself to believe in order to keep yourself in the same situation, the better your life will be. You don't have to give you don't have to give your energy to negative beliefs. If you genuinely believe that you are meant to be a content creator, if you genuinely believe that you're meant to work a certain job, make a certain amount of money, live in a certain house, attain a certain echelon or caliber of partner, bro, the same way you give energy to the thing that you're afraid of is the same way you could give the same energy to the thing that you are hopeful or actually want to happen. I saw a quote where it was talking about, or I'm sorry, a girl on TikTok, she said something along the lines of, faith and fear both require you to believe in something that you cannot see. Bro, like, isn't that crazy? Like, it's just like by default as a society, we're conditioned to believe that, oh, we have to give energy to the things that scare us. That's what kind of keeps us confined in a box. Like, okay, because nobody around us did it, that means that ultimately I can't do it. But who's to say that? Everybody who has done something extraordinary was in the same exact position you are, where they had to decide, okay, I am at rock bottom. What am I going to choose to give energy to? Am I going to continue to give energy to the thing that I know the outcome would be, which would be fear? Or am I going to choose to give it to something that I've never done? Because although it may be scarier, it feels a lot better. And ultimately, this is what I want my life to look like. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand the power that they hold when they shape their thoughts or shape their realities. Because I think that the more that we spend time giving energy to the things that uplift us, whether that be our thoughts, people, activities, or whatever, that's when our lives really start to change. Like, this season of my life, I've been trying to be as intentional as possible, trying to make sure that the only thing that I'm giving energy to are things that make me feel good. And the things that feel bad, whether that be negative situations, I don't neglect it anymore. I used to be somebody who would bypass my feelings and I wouldn't like internalize it for what it is as an emotion or a negative experience. But then I thought about it, it's like, okay, that happened. Now, how can I overcome this? And just by simply doing that, so many more opportunities started to come into my life where, and I'm going to use the example of me losing my job, where I didn't even internalize that I got fired until like a couple of days ago. And I started getting job opportunities out the ass. Like, literally, I was getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And my life it's been feeling better. Now, granted, I still haven't landed a job, but ultimately, I'm going to figure it out. There's never been a time in my life or in your lives where you haven't figured it out. If you've made it to this video, then you know that what I'm saying is true. What situation have you been through that you haven't overcome? Why would it be any different now? You know what I'm saying? Like, so much of our lives is based in fear, but it's like, even in times where we're fearful, we still come out victorious. Why are we giving energy to things that we do not believe in? Like, if you genuinely want to do something beyond your wildest dreams, bro, the only thing that's stopping you is you. Oh, I feel like I need to get it off my chest, man. Because I always wait until like I get in these situations where I have to do something, you know? Like, when you're backed into a corner, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you do need to hit rock bottom. Maybe that's why like the best things come when you have the least, you know? Like, would you really have the drive to become a millionaire if you already had $1 million? Probably not. Would you have the drive or motivation to find a healthy, loving, emotionally intelligent partner if you haven't dealt with somebody who was none of those things? Probably not, you know? There's times where I pray to God and I have to continue to remind myself that when I pray to God, He's not going to give me the thing that I pray for. He's going to give me a situation that will put me in the opposite thing, to develop the appreciation for what it is to not have that, so that the next time that I'm faced with that said thing, I know, like, okay, this is exactly what I pray for. No! My dog, he eats my pillows. Come here. Come here, Kane. Come, Kane. All right, he's not coming. But let me kind of elaborate on that. So I pray to God for patience. Is God just going to give me patience, or is he going to give me a situation to be patient in? I pray for emotional intelligence. I pray for peace. Is he going to no. Is he going to give me these things, or is he going to instill peace within the people around me, or is he going to just start removing people so I can actually cultivate that sense of peace? So now I have a new ground floor for what I want my life to look like. Come here. You know, I think it's important that we recognize the seasons that we're in and what we allow, what we're giving our energy to. Because really and truly, the only thing, no, Kane, come here. The only thing that is going to change your life is your outlook on it. Nothing else. And I think it's important to step outside of your feelings and recognize that, because, and I'm not sitting here saying you shouldn't acknowledge it. I 100% acknowledge your feelings. The only way to heal it is to feel it. You have to feel your emotions. However, don't dwell on situations. Yeah, that girl left you or that guy left you. It is what it is. You'll find somebody else. Sure, that job let you go. They didn't see your value. You didn't like the job. Who cares? You know? So what, you don't have money right now. It's not like you're going to not have money forever. Learn something from the situation that you're facing, because it's only then that you can actually be grateful for all the things that you have been through, so that you can actually learn to cultivate and keep those things that you didn't have at one point in your life. Okay? We're at 13 minutes. Man, I have to be consistent. I have to be consistent. I'm done running away. I feel like I keep escaping this. This is the style of content I've always wanted to make. And the more I run away from it, the more, like, I just feel like a voice in my head, like, haunting. It's like a haunting thing where it's like, Trent, you know, come on. Like, because I don't really talk to too many people. Like, I don't. Because more times than not, when I talk to people, it's rarely ever conversations like this. I do have a few friends that I can have these types of discussions with, but a lot of times people aren't open to receiving this style of content. So if you did stumble upon this video, subscribe, join the community, because I feel like iron sharpens iron. Leave a comment. Hey, no, man, having a puppy, it's the best thing ever, but he's in this phase where he wants to keep chewing on stuff, bro. But if you stumbled upon this video, you're obviously vibrating at the same frequency as me. And I feel like we're here to uplift each other. So I want to thank you for making it this far in the video. And also be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know how you feel. If you didn't like it, if you did like it, let me know some. And yeah, I make music as well. No, Kane. Give me 1 second. Yeah, check me out, Trent Bishop on all DSPs. I'm starting to make music that's more uplifting. My mother told me that, you should be making music about heartbreak. But the reality is, that's what I was going through. So I could only speak what I'm living, So, but yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I'm coming with another video. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll hold that to you. Peace. Oh, peace.